Mr. Director, we are about at the end. I'm going to do a concluding statement, and then I think the chairman will. I want to, first of all, I want to go back to something that Ms. Watson Coleman said a little earlier. As an African-American man in this country, 66 years old, moving towards the twilight of my life, we cannot allow black men to continue to be slaughtered. This morning I woke up to my wife literally crying, watching the tape of this guy, Alton Sterling, in Baton Rouge, and then she looked at the one for Philandro Castle near Minneapolis. And I hope you watch them. There's something wrong with this picture. And don't get me wrong, I am all for, I've supported police, I am a lawyer, and I know how important police are, and I know there's so many great folks. But, Mr. Director, if you do nothing else in your 2,000 plus days left, you have got to help us get a hold of this issue. It is so painful. I can't even begin to tell you. And so I've been fortunate in my life. I've been very fortunate that I have not been harmed by the police, but I've been stopped 50 million times. Now, with regard to this hearing, I want to thank you again. You know, as I listened to you, you said something that I will never forget. And for some reason, it gave me a chill. You said there are two things that are most important to me. Two things. You said my family and my reputation. My family and my reputation. And I don't know whether your family's watching this, but I hope that they are as proud of you as I am. Because you are the epitome of what a public servant is all about. Sacrificing over and over and over again, trying to do the right thing, sometimes coming under ridicule, but yet and still doing the right thing. And so I hope that they are proud of you. The second thing I hope is that no matter what has happened in this hearing, I hope that you know that your reputation is still intact. And so I conclude by summarizing that I think some of our key findings today. First, the director testified that his entire team of 15 to 20 FBI investigators and analysts unanimously agreed on the recommendation not to prosecute Secretary Clinton. Second, Director Comey made crystal clear that Republican claims, some of the talking heads' claims of bias are completely false. Testified that he would treat John Doe the same way he would treat Hillary Clinton, and that he was very forceful on that point. Third, on the claim that Secretary Clinton sent or received emails that were marked as classified, that claim has now been significantly undercut. Those documents were not classified, and those markings were not proper. Finally, Republicans have repeatedly cried foul about a double standard when it comes to Secretary Clinton's emails. But Director Comey testified that the real double standard would have been to prosecute her with this completely inadequate evidence. Again, Director, I thank you, but I thank somebody else. I thank, and having practiced law for many years, and having dealt with the FBI on many cases, I want to thank the people who work with you, because this is not just about you. This is not just about Secretary Clinton. When we are addressing you, there are a whole cadre of people who give their blood, their sweat, and their tears to protect us as Americans. And I just want to thank them, because sometimes I think they are forgotten, unseen, unnoticed, unappreciated, and unapplauded. But today I applaud them and I thank you. Thank you very much, and I yield back.
And I thank the gentleman, and I